lovers, on tonight's episode, it's going to be all about how your cookie should taste. How you can make your cookie taste so good. Your coochie, your vagina, you know. Now, the term vagina here, I'll be referring to everything that makes up your vagina, which includes the outer parts, the vulva, everything on the vulva, the clitoris, the labias, your perineum, your vaginal entrance to the vagina itself. All right. Now, all of this is what makes up your vagina, which simply means that if anything should affect the smell or the taste of any of these areas, is going to definitely tell on your vagina itself. You already know that your vagina is where the penis goes into. Your vagina is where your menstrual blood comes out from. Your vagina is where your baby comes out from. And then your vulva is the outer part where you have the clitoris, where you have the labias, where outer stimulations happen. All right? A healthy vagina will not taste like flowers. Let us first of all have this at the back of our mind before I proceed to other aspects of the vagina, right? Your vagina is not going to smell like vanilla. It is not going to taste like vanilla. All of these are just hearsays. All of these are just people trying to sell their product and saying different things altogether just to make you to have a make believe that, oh yes, this is how your pussy, this is how your vagina is going to be smelling, right? Or it's going to be tasting. A healthy vagina just tastes like a vagina. Now, the taste of the vagina can be metallic, it can be sour, it can be acidic, it can be bitter, it can be sweet. It depends on how you take care of your vagina. When you take care of your vagina, be sure to have a healthy vagina taste and smell. The vagina will smell like a vagina, but it is healthy to devour. It is healthy to smell. You don't want someone to come close to your vagina and they're like, I don't like the smell, or it's so offensive, and you by yourself begin to feel irritated. So I'm going to be sharing exciting tips to help you maintain a healthy cookie, a healthy coochie, a healthy vagina, everything to help you stay safe, stay clean, stay sweet down there. Now, before I begin with the tips to help your coochie taste good, when you have an infection, when there's a bacterial infection, a fungal infection, when you are experiencing vaginal disorders, when you're having vaginal issues and it's giving you series of infections, you've got untreated infections, or you've been going back and forth with treating infections, it can disrupt the pH of the vagina. And when there's a disruption in your vagina, it affects the taste of your vagina. And this is why we often encourage ladies to make sure they go for a health checkup every now and then. It is not safe to assume that, oh, you've gone for a checkup earlier in the year, and then because you felt you were okay then you should not go for a checkup later on. You should make sure that this is what you begin to do regularly to ensure you keep a healthy vagina. When you feel uncomfortable down there, do not think that it is okay to manage it. Okay? Do not think it is okay to manage it, or you tell yourself it will go on its own. Please, make your way, find your way to the nearest pharmacy or to the nearest hospital and make sure you do a proper health checkup and get treated. Do not do self-medication, because some of these infections do not even need the kind of medications that you are using on your own. Alright, so make sure you go to speak to a health professional so they're able to tell you the right medicines to take. Because sometimes, because we do a lot of self medication, right, you tend to take this medication and you find out that it's not even working. It keeps going back and forth. So you treated infection some weeks ago and then it's reoccurring. It it keeps coming back because you're not using the right medications. So please endeavor you visit your doctor or your health professional to speak to them about your health, how you feel, how your vagina feels, what you think should be done, what is going on with you. Speak up, speak out, and get the solution that you need. So now let's take it to our very number one tip to maintain a healthy cookie. Number one, you are what you eat. You see this particular one, I've tried it and I can see that it is very real. Very, very real, very, very true. All right. There was a time that I was literally feasting on garlic because I was trying to lose weight. So I was taking a lot of garlic and all, and I could tell that the odor coming from my vagina was a bit offensive based on what I've been taking. All right, so it is not safe to just conclude that, oh, I have my bath regularly, I clean myself down there, so why do I still feel the smell? Sometimes check what you eat. All right, so some foods are not just compatible with your vagina. While they're very healthy, they're very good for you, you want to consume them, I don't want to say minimally, but then you want to consume them moderately so it also doesn't affect how your vagina tastes. But there are healthy foods that can help your vagina to taste really good, like pineapples, like taking lots of water, taking lots of food that have a lot of nutrients, taking grains, cucumbers, watermelon. They are fantastic in helping your vaginal pH. So you want to take lots of blended pineapple smoothies. You want to take lots of tiger nuts. You want to take lots of watermelon. You know, when you take lots of watermelon, it just has a way of helping your vagina feel so good. Like it feels so good. You feel clean. You feel fresh. You feel sweet. Like without even tasting it yourself, you're feeling that way already. So take lots of watermelon, take lots of pineapples. You're going to find it very beneficial to your vaginal health. Number two, stop douching. Like, stop putting stuffs inside your vagina. Whatever you see on the shelf or whatever any marketing that has been done to you to insert whatever inside your vagina and start douching, start cleaning, oh my goodness, you are literally scrapping out all the goodies of your vagina. The vagina is self-cleansing. Every nutrient your vagina needs to keep a healthy vagina is right there inside your vagina. So when you start douching and start cleaning what is not, you're literally washing out all this good bacteria that is meant to help your vagina stay healthy. And the moment you start douching and washing off all of those things, what happens is that your vagina is exposed to more infection. Your vagina is literally exposed to these things, and you begin to catch infections so easily. And that's why you see that when you wash inside your vagina, when you're always douching, you're always putting something inside your vagina, you see that instead of you to feel clean, it keeps getting worse. And then you're wondering, but I wash this thing so well. Why do I feel irritation? Why do I feel so uncomfortable down there? All right, so please stay off douching, stay off anything that has to do with inserting anything inside your vagina to clean it. The vagina is self-cleansing, and that's it, period. You want to stay off some things like wearing cotton panties. You want to stay off wearing net-like panties. Don't get me wrong, I know we want to feel sexy. I wear neck-like panties too as well. I wear these panties too as well. But the whole idea is that too much of everything is bad. All right, so wear these things moderately or stay off them. Now, it is very unnecessary for you to wear panties to bed. Give room for air to flow around your vagina, on your vulva. When you're always wearing panties, especially cotton panties, right, the heat that will be coming out of your vagina can actually affect, it can disrupt the taste of your vagina. It can disrupt the smell that would be coming out of there. All right, so keep your vagina airy, keep that area very airy, by making sure that you wear your panties moderately, or you totally stay off cotton panties. There are other kinds of panties you can explore, but the most important is that for me, I feel panties in general can actually be harmful to the vagina. So wear panties in moderation, all right? Wear panties in moderation, especially at night. There is no point of you wearing a panties to bed. Make sure there's enough air around your vagina to keep your vagina healthy and safe. Take lots of water. When you take lots of water, you're literally hydrated. When you do not hydrate, it can make every other thing concentrated. So just imagine when you're not taking lots of water, right? And then your vagina becomes concentrated. Your urine becomes concentrated. When you pee, the smell is pungent. The smell is pungent because you don't take enough water. When you take lots of water, it just helps you clean your vagina so good. Because like I said, your vagina is self-cleansing. So when you take lots of water, it helps you feel refreshed. It keeps your vagina hydrated. And it also helps you to feel naturally lubricated for sex. So you know that for you to have a healthy cookie, for you to even enjoy sex really well with your partner, you need your vagina to be well lubricated. For you to enjoy lubrication, you need to be hydrated for as much as you can. You need to practice hydration, constant hydration. Take lots of water. Take out the concentration in your system. When your urine is concentrated here, when your vagina is concentrated, the taste is not going to be palatable. So always make sure you take lots of water to help you enjoy lubrication. It helps your cookie just stay fresh and clean. Stay off smoke. My fellow smokers in the house, you want to stay off smoking. Right now, I know that smoking can be very addictive. So if you're a chain smoker, it is just unrealistic to say that you should go off smoking just like that. But gradually you reduce your smoke intake, and before you know it, you stay off it gradually. All right. So smoking does a lot of harm to your vagina than when you do not smoke. You are likely to maintain a healthier vagina when you're not smoking than when you're smoking. The scent from the smoke, when you inhale these things, right, it affects the smell of your vagina. It's either bitter, it's either tastes stale or metallic. That's how it tastes. All right. So reduce how you smoke or totally stay off smoking. It does no good to your vagina. Stop using scented soaps. Stop it. So if you fall into the category of people that do not like to just use water to wash their vulva and their vagina, then you might need to stay off scented soaps, around that area. Okay. So if you're going to use soap, just take mouth soap. It's good enough. Mouth soap with warm water or just lukewarm water is good enough, and then you wash the outside part, but do not ever insert soap inside the vagina. The scent of the soap it alters the pH of the vagina, leaving it with a pungent smell over time. You get irritated, you experience irritation, and when you begin to experience all of this, it disrupts your vagina pH, and then it will definitely tell on how you smell. That's not a good cookie, right? So to maintain a good cookie, you're going to do all those things. Now, the next one here is your mind. Your mind. Your mind. I'm sure you're wondering, how does my mind relate to how my cookie will taste, or how I will be tasting so good, all feeling so sweet down there? You are what you put in your head. You are what you put in your mind. So you want to feed yourself with things that would blow your mind. The way you begin to imagine things about yourself, the way you begin to imagine yourself, you are what you get eventually. So how do you want to see your pussy? How do you want to see your vagina? You got to work on all those things in your mind, and that's what you're going to be getting in your vagina. Now let's take it to how you use your cookie on the penis when you're doing the real deal. All right, so now we've talked about how you can make you feel taste sweet, you doing the normal things you should do to make it tastes good down there. Now, when it's tasting good, how do you make it so good? So you make your cookie itself so good while you taste so good down there. When you're on top of it, how you grind, how you are grinding your cookie on SD is very, very important. The way you're trusting, the way you're moving your cookie on it is very, very important. For more juicy tips on how to move your cookie on SD, that's probably going to be at the next episode, I guess. All right, so for all those simple tips, I hope you find them helpful in helping your vagina taste so good. Now, it's not enough for your vagina tasting so good, it is also sweeter when you can make your vagina itself sweet. So it's sweet to taste and is also sweet on the D. The next episode will be focusing on how to make it sweet on the D. Catch you soon. Thank you for watching.